Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to come to you guys today and just read out of the Word of God because I feel like what I've been reading in Isaiah has been really relevant to just my life and how each and every day I grow and each and every day I can walk in love and serve the Lord more and more. So yeah, just please listen and just please, I hope you get a lot out of this. All right, I'm going to be reading out of Isaiah 58, starting in verse 1. Cry aloud, do not hold back. Lift up your voice like a trumpet. Declare to my people their transgression, to the house of Jacob their sins. Yet they seek me daily and delight to know my ways, as if there were a nation that did righteousness, and did not forsake the judgment of their God. They ask of me righteous judgments. They delight to draw near to God. Why have we fasted and you see it not? Why have we humbled ourselves and you take no knowledge of it? Behold, in the day of your fast you seek your own pleasure, and oppress all your workers. Behold, you fast to quarrel and to fight, and to hit with the wicked fist. Fasting like yours this day will not make your voice to be heard in heaven. Is such a fast that I choose a day for a person to humble himself? Is it not to bow down his head like a reed, and to spread sackcloth and ashes under him? Will you call this a fast and a day acceptable to the Lord? Is not this the fast I choose, to loose the bonds of wickedness, to undo the straps of the yoke, to let the oppressed go free, and to break every yoke? Is it not to share your bread with the hungry, and bring the homeless poor into your house, when you see the naked to cover him, and not to hide yourself from your own flesh? Then shall your light break forth like dawn, and your healing shall spring up speedily. Your righteousness shall go before you, the glory of the Lord shall be your rear guard. Then you shall call, and the Lord will answer. You shall cry, and he will say, Here I am. If you take away the yoke from the midst, the pointing finger and speaking wickedness, if you pour yourself out for the hungry, and satisfy the desire of the afflicted, then shall your light rise in the darkness, and your gloom be as noonday. And the Lord will guide you continually to satisfy your desire in scorched places, and make your bones strong. And you shall be like a watered garden, like a spring of water, whose waters do not fail. Guys, when I first read that, I was just totally blown away, because, well, when I thought of fasting before, the way I had grown up, fasting, when you fast, and you go on a fast, you stop eating, and maybe you stop drinking, but maybe just drinking water now and then, and you would just do this for a period of days. But if you look in the Bible, Jesus did this for 40 days. He fasted for 40 days when he was tempted in the wilderness. And I think fasting, I think that kind of fasting is good. But, I mean, according to the Bible here, the kind of fasting that the Lord looks upon, true fasting that the Lord looks upon, is to share your bread with the hungry, to bring the homeless poor into your house, and when you see naked people, cover them, and pretty much just helping the people in need. And when you're doing these things, pretty much, like God says, your light will break forth like dawn, and your healing shall spring up speedily. So true fasting leads to healing, light, righteousness, and hearing from God. And that's kind of what I got out of that. And I just wanted you guys to hear that today, because when you are helping the poor, or you do see someone who's got, I don't know, somebody's got a flat tire on the highway or on the road, and you're not really in a rush that day, and you go help them, like, God sees that, you know? Like, he sees those good works, and he sees that righteous deed that you're doing. You're going out of your way to go help somebody in need. And it could be the smallest thing, too, like holding the door for someone, you know, at the gas station even. But obviously the Bible's talking about, you know, the poor, you know, helping the poor people, helping them find a house, clothing those who are naked, you know, feeding the poor, helping the homeless, you know, helping the widows in their affliction. So yeah, just kind of marks of a true Christian, you know, doing these things. So let us not just be hearers of the word, let us be doers of the word, guys. So I urge you to read out of the Bible more. That came from Isaiah 58. And I'm going to share a little more with you here in a minute. All right, thanks.